Hello all, and welcome to the final episode of Shin Megami Tensei. Last time we left off, we beat Ravana, and Ravana, Vishnu, and Indrajit, and today we're supposed to be taking on the cathedral. But before we do that, there is something that we want to do first, and that is go... Yeah, that garnet is worthless now, but... we want to go up here, and I've already kind of like mapped the place, so you don't have to worry about that, but yeah, we want to go into this building, and this is only for neutral players, by the way. I think I want to cast the stoma here, if I'm being completely honest. And then we want to return him. And we should be fine. You can actually find some fairly high-level demons in here. And yeah, it's just gonna pelt you down with hazards the entire time. But yeah, there's some fairly high-level demons in here, which is kind of nice for fusing. So keep that in mind. Although, I think I've ran into one enemy and it just, like, refused to negotiate with me. So that's always nice. But yeah, it's not like I really need any more demons. I plan on getting one more, but it's already in the cathedral, so I'm not, like, super stressed out about it. Okay. And I believe this next part is like a fog maze. So yeah, I just mapped it out ahead of time. Also, I have much higher HP than last time, and that's because while I was money grinding to get it, like, try to afford a new gun, I ended up getting more levels. So I think right now I'm like level 67 or something. Nothing too crazy. Okay, now I'm confusing myself. Okay. Alright, there we go. So I think we just want to go to the right now. Yep. And we want to go inside. And here's Lord Masakado, who they were mentioning with the 4 guardians. And like I said, if you're neutral aligned, he'll give us the sword. If your inventory isn't full. So let's change that. Yeah, we'll get rid of this shit. And I think this is the second best weapon in the game that you could get. So if you're screwed out of the Hinakai Gatsuchi, you could always go for this, but it's not really necessary. The main benefit from it is, like, I think you unlock equipment pieces, which is actually what I'm going to show off in a second. So, I'll cut to when I get back to the cathedral, or outside of this place at least. So I'll see you then. So we're back, and yeah, as you can see, I'm like right around the cathedral. And essentially we just want to sail and try to find those red areas where the guardians were, because they actually give us some equipment. I think this is one. Yep. And we got Masakado's armor. We want to equip that. And it should give us some pretty good stat boosts. Okay, that's a weapon. So yeah, this is the armor. We get a little less intelligence, but we max out strength. So that's nice. Say, yeah, I'm gonna speed this up because it is kind of time consuming to just sail around. So there should be one around here, or I'm just flying out of my teeth. Yeah, there's one. And we got the Masakado Greaves. If you're wondering why I'm not blending into encounters, it's because you can actually catch the stoma out on the sea, which is pretty hilarious. So we get a bit more speed from that, so that's nice. And we only have 2 more to go. The goal is to, like, try to remember as many places as they were. It's a bit hard, though. There's no, like, map or anything. Here's one. And we got the Masakado's Gauntlet. Pretty sure there's one more, though. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit awkward to find the last one. I don't remember exactly where it is. And there's the last one, Masakado's helmet. So yeah, those are all the pieces of equipment. I'm going to equip them. The last 2 anyway. Okay. So the helmet gives us more intelligence anyway. And yeah, that's essentially the ultimate equipment for the neutral route. I gotta get a better gun, but other than that, we should be prepared for the end game. So I'm just gonna cut to when I waste my money on a gun. So we're completely prepared, because I think we have basically, well, maybe not the best equipment on the heroine, but I'll probably update it at the shops. I'm pretty sure the guide glitch still works, so if you're like in a hurry to do that for your party members, you can always do that. But yeah, I'm gonna cut to the cathedral. Probably at the first floor, because that's the easiest way to navigate it. And I'll have pretty much everything I need. So, I'll see you then. So we're back, and I got, like I said, I got the best equipment, and I did get another railgun. So yeah, you just generally want to get the sturm set, and you should be fine. I don't even think you really need that, but yeah. So we're going to do the chaos part first, because that is definitely the most painful part of the dungeon. Make sure I'm not getting lost here. And yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be fighting any of the encounters. Except on the lost side, I am going to try to fish for a certain demon. But we don't have to worry about that for now. Plus I'm going to do that off screen. So yeah. As you can see, there's this giant S room. here's the map so far if you're a bit confused. But you shouldn't be, because I'm gonna guide you through it. So here we want to go down, actually. That's the actual right way, but this leads to a boss, so I'm gonna do that. Let me summon my demons first. And it doesn't really matter what order they're in. And here we find Cert, who's kind of just an asshole. I think his physical attack is actually fire elemental in this game as well. Although I could be wrong, I genuinely don't know. But this guy, he's a bit dangerous. If your demons aren't like as strong, they're kind of they can kind of be they can pretty much get like two-shot basically, but I don't have to worry about that. And even if you did, he likes to waste his turns doing this like firewall that makes him immune to fire elemental attacks, but it's like insanely underwhelming because, like I said, he spams it. And yeah, we should generally be fine. You don't really have to worry about conserving your MP, by the way. It's not a huge deal. But yeah, as you can see, that is pretty good damage. But he's not nearly tanky enough to actually matter. He only has like 2,000 HP. And he's level 100, which... I mean, that's pretty pathetic for level 100. Boss. And yeah, you are pretty pathetic. I agree. So we're gonna return our demons here, and then move on to the next floor, which is somehow even more of a beast, because yes, yeah, the bottom half of the cathedral is just really not fun at all. Okay, yeah, I was just making sure I'm not crazy. But yeah, we want to go up here. Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, you can go this way. Again, I'm gonna update my map from time to time, just in case you're wondering where I went. That square above that like two-tiled corridor is indeed the stairs. So yeah. like, there's not much to say here. If you're not fighting the encounters, it's not that terrible, but again, you also kind of need to know where to go at the same time. Which is pretty annoying. But, like I said, use a guide, because no one is going to judge you for it. The maps are, or at least this dungeon at the very least, it kind of just requires a map. And there should be another optional boss here. Yep. So yet again, I'm gonna summon my demons. Kinda running out of money for them actually, but you know, it's fine. Or am I? I can't really tell, honestly. And we don't need Phoenix. I'm just gonna be completely honest, it's actually kinda bad. But it does have support skills, so that's nice. And here we fight Astaroth, who is also pretty easy as far as I can tell. Less than 2,000 HP, so yeah. I'm just gonna use our gun. I'm pretty sure most of these bosses can be charmed as well, so you don't, even if you're like super unprepared, you're more fine. Like you don't even need to spam Tarakaja, honestly. There we go. And we now have max HP, so yeah, investing in the speed is just better at this point, I guess. Doesn't really matter what you do. And we're gonna return him again. Okay, now we're going to the 4th floor, which is even worse than, well, maybe not even worse than the last one, but oh my god. As you can see, it's just not fun. And I'm gonna show the map because obviously that's just a load of horse shit. And I don't even think we're done with the fog part. So that's nice. If you ever feel like you're stuck in this dungeon, then by all means use support. Don't try to manually walk out of this dungeon. It is a pain in the fucking ass. And okay. I'm just gonna update the map again because this is like kind of a save point. But you're not actually supposed to go this way, I'm pretty sure. There we go. This is really bad, but I think I can see where I am. Can I see where I am? I really can't tell. It's so confusing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back. Okay, this is weird. Oh god, I hate this area. Alright. Generally confused, so I'm gonna cut to when I get back to where it was. So we're back, and I think I have a good idea of where we are now. So essentially, you see where, that giant, where I just went through that line? So essentially, if you look at the map, there's like a letter F, and you can generally, you want to like enter from there, and then go 2 tiles up, then go right until you hit a wall, then go down until you hit a wall, left until you hit a wall, down until you hit a wall, then go right, then go up, then go right, all the way until you hit a wall, then go back a space, down, and then right. It's very confusing, but if you look at the map, it's like, it's a little less bad. And I casted Mapper because why not? It is kind of helpful. Okay, finally we're out of that hellhole. So, this is another optional boss. I'm just gonna summon you. And this time we have this very ugly thing. That's kind of nightmare fuel, and he's immune to physical attacks, so that's why you want to use guns. Oh wow, okay. And since he's charmed, he's probably gonna hit himself now. So that's nice. Yep, and he's pretty easy. Yeah, it is unthinkable, but the programmers didn't think about weaknesses that much. So now the 5th floor is relatively tame in comparison, which is very surprising. I'm gonna be completely honest. This way. Because the other way has damage tiles, and we don't really care for that. Is that normally there? I don't think it is. I think you are supposed to go this way, actually. I don't know why that's not on the map, but whatever. And yeah, there isn't a boss on this level, so don't be too surprised. Now this place is absolutely swarming with damage tiles, so I'm just gonna speed through that, if you don't mind. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, I just saw a bug and it like scared the ever-living shit out of me. Okay. Wow. I really hate cockroaches, so I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow, it's actually... I forgot it was taking up my mag, but it's not that big of a deal. Right, I forget. Yeah, that roach actually completely overtook my train of thought. And here's Lewis Cypher. What a bastard. So he tells us that we should go to that island that I said not to go to yet. Don't do that now. You can still go to it after you beat at Ashura. If you're playing Chaos for the Chaos route, you probably still want to wait until after this, but yeah. Let me actually show off the map before I move on. And this floor is also relatively easy, so... just want to go up here. Yeah, all that stuff, those optional rooms have items, but it's not really worth it. There's one right here that I'm gonna grab that's a Soma, which is nice for MP, I guess, but that's mainly because I'm spamming buffs with my party members. And there is a fight here, actually 2 fights. So you want to summon a few of your demons. And it's the Chaos Hero. And he wants to fight us, so it is a fight he shall receive. So yeah, this guy is pathetically easy. There's not much else to it. I guess it's supposed to be like... Oh, hold on. Let me summon my buffer. Yeah, I guess it's like a story, kind of like, well, essentially you've kind of like surpassed your friend at this point. You've taken out deities and such, And, you know, at this point it's kind of just gonna be a cakewalk, so... It is a pretty good story implication, but yeah, this guy's really easy. Finding Kazuya, I mean... Yeah, the main character is called Kazuya, I think, but yeah, finding the main character is kind of annoying, but that's fine. And yeah, we're just gonna play Lotto now. And he gives a shit ton of EXP for some reason. And yeah, he has a farewell speech. And, like I said earlier, they're referred to as the Chaos and Law heroes now. Which I think is a nice touch, because it kind of shows that their alignment has shifted to the point where they aren't completely your friends that you used to know. Which is a bit sad. Here? And yeah, that was Yuriko. It was also really easy. Her one annoying factor is that she can freeze your entire party with Mabufula, but that's about it. Oh, and she also has sleeps and spells. That's nice. Well, that's fun. Yeah, very easy boss. Yeah, sure. And yeah, she kind of drops this bomb that you're supposed to be the reincarnation of Adam, and she's the reincarnation of Eve. I think this is like better explained in the GBA version, and maybe I probably should have talked to more people, but yeah. That's just how it goes. Alright, and yeah, there is Ashura. So yeah, if you're prepared, go on ahead, and I'm gonna return all my demons, because I do want to save my mag. Honestly, I can just replenish my money, I don't really care. And like I said, Soma is a lifesaver in this area. So this is the last floor, and there's nothing. The side areas, nothing in them. So to summon your best demons, this fight is actually gonna be fairly tough, and yeah, just win, in my opinion. So we're gonna order my demons, order my party for once. And here we go. Demon Lord Ashura. I really like this guy's design. Haha, so you finally made it. Oh, great hero, fighting bravely for God's cause. How noble you are, trampling over the broken corpse of your old friend Disciple in order to get here. to have betrayed one who cared about you in favor of following the orders of one who has done nothing for you. Truly, you are a shining example of a servant of God. But I think your friend needs some company. I'll send you to him now. So yeah. No special boss theme for him, but he's probably the hardest fight in the game. He can still be cheesed, but I'm not gonna cheese him, because that's kind of boring. Yeah, we're gonna cast it. Megiddo. It's not gonna do much damage, but it's whatever. This guy's fairly, he has around 10,000 HP, so yeah, this can take a while. And I'm probably gonna eventually auto after like 4 Kajas, because outside of his physical attack and Megadolon, he's pretty tame. And if you bring a demon that can reflect physical attacks, and I think there's one called Ganesha, that's... You probably would recognize that name from Nocturne, but yeah, if you can find a demon that reflects physical, or charm this guy, he's a lot easier. But as of now, it's just damage rates, and I'm willing to go that route. Yeah, as you can see, he does a shit ton of damage. Yeah, just use physical attacks. It's kind of unfortunate how magic is just so bad at this point in the game that you really would just rather go for the physical route, but it is what it is. And yeah, I'm probably gonna get rid of Phoenix because it's pretty crappy. Okay. Yeah, that's a good sign to stop the auto battle. You want to hold B if you want to stop the auto battle, in case you're wondering. I'm gonna defend here. Okay, you might actually die. Oh no. Could like no damage. And yeah, Meteor Rahan is not nearly as good as you would expect, but it's alright. It's not the end of the world. And it's not that broken. It only costs it costs relatively low MP, so that's probably why. But it's fine. Should be going down soon, yeah. Just as I say it, he dies. So, there isn't really much to invest into now. I'm just gonna go intelligence. Because why not? Helps with demons. Okay, so, yeah, that was my brother, my bad. Yeah, kinda doesn't matter, I'm just gonna go Vitality. And yeah, I kinda had that speech. And the old guy tells us that we need to go back to the top and I'm gonna meet you outside because I'm gonna teleport to that, well, not teleport directly to the island, but I'm gonna teleport out of the cathedral and then go to the island, and we're gonna fight that boss. So I'll see you then. Alright, so we're outside the cathedral. Surprisingly, you can still go to the chaos side of things, even though you literally just killed their leader. But I guess Lucifer is gonna exist. Some way, somehow. I don't remember what it looks like. Okay, that's definitely not it. I think it's actually to the... Yeah, I thought I knew where it was, but now I've like completely forgotten. Yeah, here it is. And yeah, this guy's Beelzebub. Yet again, another demon you'll probably recognize from Nocturne. Except here he's in his human form, which is a bit underwhelming, but what can you do? I'm gonna see how I do it. I think this guy actually has the strongest physical attack in the game, so yeah, random fact. I want to say this guy has some death spells, but probably not. But yeah, I don't even think we need Odin for this. But yeah, I guess he's just like the status effect guy. But we're gonna murder him. There we go. And he gets next to no experience. Amazing. At least we get a Soma. So yeah, Lewis Cypher is a complete dick and wanted you to die there, but yeah, luckily you want to do it after, even if you're on the Chaos route, because you can recruit him there, I'm pretty sure, because you definitely don't want to go all the way back and then go all the way back to fight Ashura, because it's just not fucking worth it. So I'm gonna meet you back in the cathedral. I'll see you then. So I wanted to make a little edit because I realized I could just fuse the final party member, but essentially, I went to the first floor of the area that we're supposed to go to just to recruit this, called a Truth Lane. I'm actually going to recruit another one because I'm also going to use it on the party, as I just find it better than this, but yeah, that's pretty funny. But yeah, we're going to fuse it with a vampire, and we get Hanuman, which is pretty damn strong, as you can see. So yeah. As you can see, it has way more MP, and it also has Terrakaja and Traport. So yeah, generally better than, this, I forget its name. Well, actually, not really. I forgot how good its stats were, but it doesn't really matter. And I also got this thing, which is what I was talking about earlier. It's actually a sprite recolor of this that reflects physical, not this specifically, so yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna meet you back to where we're actually supposed to go. I just wanted to make a little edit because I figured out something and, you know, I might as well show it off. So I'll see you then. So we're back, and yet again we have to go through the heart of the cathedral. But this time we just have to go straight, and then right. Yeah, it's literally that easy, which is pretty funny. But yeah, we want to summon Orthrus, like, as usual. And then have him cast... what can we call it? The summon. And boom, you don't have to worry about random encounters ever again. At this point, we have so much mag that it kind of just does not matter what you do. But I'm just not gonna summon them. Well, I mean, I might as well. I don't know. This 4 isn't nearly as tedious, so... might as well. '87 and 71 isn't that bad. Now, I gotta... this map's a bit weird, because... I don't know, it's just not very informative. There's actually no way that was... okay, I don't know. Okay, this is the first floor. Okay. Yeah, I was getting confused with the second floor. My bad. So this is where we're actually supposed to go. And... I think we go this way. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just a bit paranoid that I'm gonna run out of mag, but realistically, you shouldn't at this point of the game. I don't know, though. This way. Those should be the stairs, but we don't want to do that because we can fight a demon here. Well, not a demon, it's one of the archangels. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue to murder that word, but yeah, it's one of the archangels. I'm just gonna say it like that. Uriel. And I think this guy actually has a decent gimmick. Actually, no, he takes full... he's immune to magical... he's immune to elemental damage, so... that's something, I guess. And he takes 25% damage from guns, but... who cares, honestly? It really just does not matter whatsoever. So yeah, after Ashura, literally everything until like maybe the final boss will be in pretty baby mode. Even the final boss won't be too bad. And there we go. Okay, buddy. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, Odin's just gonna have to unbind himself. You know, because that was definitely a skill issue. So, on to the next floor. Another fairly simple floor. Something I neglected to mention is that there are actually certain sections where you can get the ultimate equipment for the Chaos and Law side, but it's really not worth it, like, at all. It's just not, and I'm not gonna show it off because it's not necessary. Like, even at that point in the game, you might as well just get Terracotta buffers and then just go from there. Because like I said, it's just really not worth it at all. Okay, we should have more than a month mag, now that I'm thinking about it. Let me look at my map, because I think I confused myself. Yeah, we want to go up here. If you want, you can always cast Mapper, which I might actually do. So it's less confusing for some people. I think I just... No, I didn't go the wrong way. Yeah, I was about to say I went the wrong way, but no, I didn't. And this should be another, Archangel. So Gabriel is a bit interesting. He's not weak to, he's immune to physical attacks, but I'm pretty sure he's still weak to guns. So yeah. And he only has like 1700 HP, so I'm not even gonna bother buffing. As you can see, it's very easy. I might bother healing though. Okay, let's be... Yeah, let's just... I think we actually do kind of want to buff. You know, just a little. He's probably almost dead at this point, but... 2 power cut just won't hurt. Yeah. We're almost done. Yeah, I generally should have just buffed at the start. But he has pretty low HP, so it should still not take that long. Wow, he's still not dead. That's crazy. Okay, maybe he absorbs physical. I honestly don't know. It says he's immune to it, but I don't know if that means he's absorbing it, so that probably explains why he's still alive. So we're just gonna defend. Did it say he was healed? Okay. Please hit yourself. This boss has already gone on way too far. Way too long. There we go. So I'm just gonna assume he was like absorbing my attacks here. It's really weird. Alright, so... So to the fourth floor. This floor is interesting because it has warps everywhere, because obviously that's good game design. Honestly, I don't know what you're supposed to do here. I want to say go to a certain warp point on the map. Okay. So there you take damage for being a low line. So that tells me where I am. I think you're supposed to go here. I don't know what the fuck that did, but... Okay, it just put me to the other side, I guess. No idea. Yet again, I am utterly confused. Okay, so that's A. It's B. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what's going on. It's very confusing. So I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys when I actually know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'll see you then. So because I'm a complete and utter idiot, you literally just have to... You just have to walk down, and then go inside of here. And this is another unique fight, so... You might want to go up a bit. So yeah, essentially the reason there are so many world points on that floor is because you can go back down to the 3rd floor and get some lava line equipment. Again, I still don't think it's worth it at all. But yeah. He's immune to all elemental magic, but I don't really think that matters. I think the one cool thing about him is the fact that he has this haircut that kind of reminds me of Guile from Street Fighter 2. But other than that, he's pretty whatever. We can auto battle him. And he has 2,000 HP, so yeah. And now we exit. Yeah, this is like this is the last time you get to go outside. If you're not doing it in the opposite order, so that's pretty funny. Enjoy the map, team, for the last time. Pretty sure we're supposed to go down. Or maybe we're supposed to go this way. I can't really tell, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually so fucking confused right now. I remember this kind of happening the last time I played, but... Okay, there we go. I knew I wasn't completely off the rails, but... You do have to recast, Stoma, but that's not really a problem. Be nice to my friends, Sinner. Okay. Stoma for the win. I'm really glad it still moves like this, because otherwise I would have, like, not shown off, like, half of the footage, because honestly, it's just not worth showing. It's just a bunch of nothing. Yeah, you want to go all the way around. There is a damage tile here, but... Or rather, you get poisoned, but... We can heal that for free. So it's not an issue. And yet again, there isn't a boss on this floor, so nothing too crazy. Now here there is something pretty crazy, and that's the fact that the entire floor is essentially a bunch of damage tiles, so I'm just gonna speed up. And let's cast Mapper again. Oh wow, you can't cast Mapper on the new move with it. Okay, maybe that's when it stops, I guess, but... I'm just gonna heal up. Just like the cathedral, I mean, the bottom half of the cathedral, this part is also very easy. So yeah. Don't expect too much from this boss. From this upcoming boss, because it is indeed our other friend, the law hero at this point, but was named Wasties. So, I think if you go up here, we get a Soma. Always helpful if you're running out of MP. Although you shouldn't really be running out of MP, if I'm being completely honest. And yeah. Canada tries to tell us we're insane without God, yada yada. But, just like the last fight, he is pathetically weak. There's nothing stopping us from completely curb stopping him. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. He does have Mazan mode, but it's like way too late in the game for that to actually be threatening. Yep, we get this auto battle. And I'll take a sip of water. At least he gives a lot of EXP. Not that we really need it. And we're gonna get more vitality. then yeah, when he dies, he kind of realizes that he's a pawn. Something interesting about the Law Hero is that it never really tells you why he's super law aligned. It just kind of happens. Which I don't know. I kind of wish they elaborated on it more, but I'm pretty sure the GBA version probably does. But yeah, we're at the final area. So yeah, this is the final room in the game. If you're doing this last or doing a Shuro last, just make sure you're prepared. I'm going to Meteorama. And we're gonna go inside. So, you finally made it this far. It would seem that I will have to deal with you myself after all. What kind of pathetic excuse for a savior are you? In his compassion, God has extended his hand to humankind to bring them peace in the form of the 1,000-year kingdom. And yet you still stand in his way, selling your soul to demons and dedicating your life to opposing his divine will, and even going so far as to slay your friend. Are you perhaps trying to claim that you are better than God? You are but a mere human. Who are you to challenge his will? It is he that decides what is right and what is wrong, not you. It is not possible to be more arrogant. Or perhaps I am mistaken. Perhaps you do not consciously intend to claim superiority to God. Perhaps you have merely capitulated to your cowardly, opportunistic nature after having been lost for so long. Is this the case, little human? No matter. Either way, I cannot let you live. I will cast you in the flames of hell myself, where you will burn and suffer for all eternity. So yeah, Seraph Michael. Kind of exactly the same as Ashura. You can cheese him, but he's also still genuinely pretty tough. So yeah. He has around 10,000, I think it's like literally 10,000 HP. So yeah, let's get into it. And we already got good damage out the gate. And he really critical the wrong character, because I can definitely take that damage. But yeah, as you can see, his physical attack can be really scary. But yeah, we should still be fine. Michael and Ashura are like a notable step up from the rest of the bosses. But even so, they're still not that bad. But I do wish more bosses were like a bit harder. Because it would make this a lot more climactic, but it's just not, unfortunately. You should also use Megadolan, but you know, his physical attack is pretty much just as scary. Except if it hits, your main character, because they have way more defense than the rest of your demons, so it'll be pretty easy. You'll pretty easily eat the hits, so yeah, it kind of just depends up to his AI if he wants to be a dickhead or not. Yarahan coming in clutch. And you should be dead soon. Yeah, the cat at the Nine Tails is actually a pretty decent weapon. I can't even tell you where I got it. I was just fighting so many encounters and it just randomly dropped. But yeah, it hits a lot of times, which even with relatively low damage, it's still pretty good. And yeah, that's Michael. And we get a shit ton of EXP. And I think we're gonna leave off on these stats. I'm gonna screenshot them. Because why not? Oh God, please forgive your pathetic servant, Michael. Yep, and he has this death speech as well. But it's over. It's quite literally over. So, I'm gonna show the stats of the demons that helped us in the final dungeon. And the human party members, because why not? So, Lakshmi, I don't know how to pronounce that, but Meteorama bot. Decent stats, very high HP. Odin pretty much did nothing, but he looks really cool, in my opinion. And he has 31 strength. Hanuman, 30 strength, 26 speed. Has Terrakaja, enter port if we ever needed to use it. Orthrus, easily the best demon because he has Stoba. Thank God. And this guy also has Terrakaja, pretty good stats as well. And I want to say this guy in particular. He has Tugakaja and Terrakaja. I decided not to use him because I thought it would be a bit boring. But yeah, he is definitely endgame ready. I thought that these Hanuman outstatted him a bit. He really doesn't. But yeah. Phoenix was pretty much completely worthless, but it had a revive spell, so in case someone died, I could always use that. And then we always have our buddy Cerberus, who's just one of my favorite demons in the series. But yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. So yeah, that's the neutral ending, and it's a pretty satisfying ending. So essentially, the way a lot of Mega 10 games work is alignment systems, at least in the Shin Megami Tensei series. And essentially, Chaos is kind of like this unregulated power-based system where, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Law is more of like kind of like a modern society, but it's a lot more focused on control. And generally, there are different reps throughout the series that kind of explore different aspects. And not all of it is bad. Like the guy explained, there are genuine good aspects about each side. The problem is they're, for the most part, too extreme to not... They're too extreme, for the most part. So neutral is pretty desirable because you're not really relying on demons or gods in that sense. And humanity is kind of like fighting to build its own future, which I think is a pretty good ending. But yeah, as the ending plays, I do kind of want to give my thoughts on the game. This is like my second or third run of SMT1, so I wasn't completely blind, but I think after playing it a few times, I think my opinions are kind of like pretty solid. The story is pretty good. For an older RPG and just an RPG in general, I think the story was pretty good. The characters aren't that developed, although the GBA version does help with that, so that's completely on me. And even though they weren't developed, I still like them for the most part. The different factions were pretty cool. Generally, just everything about this game I thought was pretty cool. My main issues were the dungeons. For one, the encounter rate is like atrociously high. Two, the enemies are really annoying. They can stun luck you with status effects because spells have priority, and a good amount of them have status effects, so that's fun. And the same can be said for the player. Like, you can very easily stun lock bosses and enemies, and they just don't get to play the game, which is really not good design. I purposely tried to not show that off against the final bosses in the game, but you can definitely do that versus Michael and Ashura, which is insane to me. Another thing, the encounter rate, like I said, ungodly high. And the map button without a patch is not tied to a button, so it's very inconvenient to check the map, especially if you're lost. Another thing is that areas are kind of samey because there are like a lot of reused assets for dungeons. Like Tokyo Destiny Land just looks really silly, in my opinion. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good experience. Like, if you ever feel like you want to go back to an older Mega 10 game and you're prepared to deal with a lot of the issues, then honestly, this isn't a bad pick. I would probably rate it like a 6 out of 10, if I'm being completely honest. But that doesn't mean I hate the game or anything. I think it's very painful, but I don't hate the game. But yeah, that is Shin Megami Tensei 1, and I'm just gonna let the rest of the scene play out. And yeah, that's the end of the game. So, if you guys enjoyed the series, like, comment, and subscribe. I do plan on doing Mega Man Zero next, and I do kind of want to explore more Shin Megami Tensei games later down the road, but definitely not anytime soon because 2 makes me want to chop my balls off. But outside of that, I did have a little fun while doing this. It wasn't complete torture, despite how I acted in certain episodes. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the series, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with hopefully Mega Man Zero 1. So I'll see you guys, and peace.